Yo, what is going on? It's your boy. Alright, so we got some business to take care of. We have Miss Vivian, Lord Faithin. We got Vivian coming up, and honestly, I don't even want to waste any time. Let's just go ahead and get with the summons. So yeah, I really wanted Trigger. However, I didn't need Trigger. So it was a little bit unfortunate that I had to pass up on her. But with 2.0 around the corner and with another Ether character, oh, definitely got to claim these. And with another Ether character coming out, like there was just simply no way I was gonna miss out on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we're gonna be rolling for Vivian. And we're going to be doing the entirety of version 1.7 special program. What's on with my controller? What the hell? Of course. Wait a second. Oh, that'll probably do it right there. Let me just lower the volume just a smidge. Okay. And I think there's some codes that I can use too. I can figure that out later. But yeah, let's go ahead and get with summons. Dude, I loved her design, the moment I saw her. I'm really happy for this. So we have Piper and Seth. Honestly, not too shabby. Not too shabby of a banner. Do we have any oh yeah, Joker. Because I think I was looking at this. What does Joker do? Right here. Oh, it's Robin. I thought it was Joker. Ether? I might get him. I'll kind of wait to see what the consensus is on this. Because I already have, Reasonaboo. I think that's the, this guy over here. Fires a series. Hearts deal physical. Spades deal physical. Crowns deal ether and accumulate massive ether. Anomaly. Okay. Seems like it's kind of RNG based. Anomaly is kind of crazy. Ether. Okay. Honestly, I kind of don't really see a reason. Maybe there is one that is better than the other. I really couldn't tell you. But there's only one girly that I really want. Depending on how early it is, I may get the Lycone. I don't know how necessary that is, but we're just gonna go for it. But yeah, Vivian, Lord Faithin. Come on, come on. What if it's the first 10 pull, dude? That'd be amazing. Nope. Maybe we get some double A's. No, we don't. Damn. We'll speed it up for the first time, but afterwards, I'd say I'm probably just gonna go ahead and like skip it. Maybe we try the instant skip meta. Maybe we try the instant skip meta. It only works in Genshin. I've tried in HSR, and I've tried a couple of times in ZZZ, but it doesn't really work for me. Piper, do I have Piper max? I don't know. I use Jane Doe if anything, but honestly, Piper isn't terrible. Yeah, Jane Doe, Piper's already max, so there's kind of no point. Okay, let's try instant skip meta. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got double A's. Okay, so we got Big Gay Ben and we got Seth. Honestly, sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. That ain't the worst thing in the world, you know. All right, can we get you at least a little bit early, please? Like if you don't want to show up next 10 pull, fine. But maybe in 40, I'll take 40, please. 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 Of course. We're gonna be doing this, huh? We're gonna be doing this. I'm getting double A's though. Let's see what I get real quick. What in the hell is that? What is that? What am I looking at, guys? What? Okay. Sure. And I got Seth. W? Question mark? W? Devs listened? Maybe? Oh god. It's looking a little dicey here. I don't think I can really afford a 50-50 loss, guys. So we're really gonna be counting on a 50-50 win. Especially with well, what's her name? The new girly that's coming out in 2.0. She's like a Void Hunter. Like I need her. I need her, bro. Like I would die without her in Minecraft. I gotta make sure I throw that in there. And B. Okay. We're starting to get a little bit up there. We're starting to get a little bit up there. Maybe I think I know where I messed up. Oh shoot, I don't want to start the quest though. Hold on, what if I go here? Oh, maybe I should have gone to my room. I think if I go to my room, since she's a Lord Faithin simp. There we go. I have a feeling now she's coming home. Watch. This 10 pull right here. Wait, hold on. Why is the music suddenly louder? Bro. Bro, how are you gonna, like, increase the volume like that? Come on now. Come on. Dude, I really... Bro, I really hope I get her. I really hope I get here. I do not have the wishes to waste on this, man. Please. Please don't do this to me. Please. Bro, we're really gonna be doing this? We're really gonna be going back to this nonsense, man? Bro, you couldn't have at least come a smidge early? Please. Come home on the 50-50 and all is forgiven. Come home on the 50-50 and all is forgiven, baby girl. Come on. Come on, Vivian, please. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, girl. Okay. Alright. Alright. S. And we got A's. Dude, it's at the very end, too. That was legit soft pity right there. Okay, we're gonna slow it down. 1, 2, 3. I think either 4 or 5 is the A ranks. Okay, no. This next one's an A rank. Watch.
You need a lift?
Piper. Okay, it's on the banner. It's on the banner. Maybe the next one is a Seth and we complete it.
I, Anton, proudly hold the title.
Okay.
Second best driller in the company.
That's fine. That's fine. Dude, oh god. Dude, I always get this way on a 50-50, man. I always get this way because I really, really don't want to miss out on the most moon. Please. Bro, I actually lost count. Where are we at? Is this 8? I think this next one is Vivian. It's either this one or the next one, but I want to say this one. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! I had a feeling I miscounted. Screw it. We're just gonna pull a band-aid. 3, 2, 1. Mooga! It's always the last wish. It's always the last wish, baby. Every time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how it goes. And now, a brand new Gwynnifin. Psych. We need to start saving up for the Void Hunter girly. So, I got my Vivian. I'm happy, and we're just gonna call it that. I can't switch to Vivian right now. Let's see if I can level her up though, because I would like to use her in this story, even though they may. Oh look, there's Belle. Hi, Belle. I'll talk to her in just 1 second. But let's see how far I can level up Vivian. Yes, dude. Yes, yes. I kind of like half expected her to be walking around with her umbrella. I get why she's not, but I just kind of expected it. Dude, she's really cute. I love her design. Because I remember when they first showed her off, I remember her being kind of bland looking, no? Am I misremembering that? But I remember her being like kind of bland. Like I'm not even trying to be rude. Like she just looked like an NPC. Okay. Woo!
Eradicate all evil.
I'm very happy with that.
Never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Lord Phaethon. Okay, let's take a look at these real quick. Ooh. I like her. She's cool. Okay. Let's just level her up. I'm pretty sure I pre-farmed a good amount. I don't know how much I needed, but it should be enough. Oh, crap. I did not farm those, though. I'm probably gonna burn some fuel real quick though. Okay, so far so great. So far so great. Yeah, I did not farm enough of those though. We'll see. We'll see how far we make it. Because I really would like to use her in the story. Okay, 50 isn't too bad. I can live with 50. I really prefer 60 though. But I can live with this. Insufficient material. Yeah, I'm lacking quite a bit. Oh, I'm lacking a lot of it. Damn. That's annoying. I also have no idea what, yeah, I need expert challenge. Yeah, girl is gonna need a lot of work. And as far as her weapon goes, I don't know what is good for her. Let's check Pride Win real quick. Maybe we'll be able to figure that out. Let me close that real quick, and then go over here, and then... Oh, no, that's Wuthering Waves. Hold on. Z Pride Win. Okay, there we go. Did we already have a rank for her? No, not quite. She's probably gonna be... Probably here. I see her being, like, tier 0.5. If she's Miyabi, like Miyabi tier, I will genuinely be shocked. I guess with that being said, we don't really have a proper build for her. Let's just try Vivian best build. Well, actually, no. Even better. We'll just go to YouTube. YouTube Vivian best build. Okay, and then we'll just look it up. Because I'm sure I pay to lose, or no, I pay to lose. I pay to win, right? Or is I pay to lose? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure he usually drops a video like frame 1. Let's just try ZDZ Vivian build. Just real quick. Yeah, I win to lose. Usually he has like the moment that it drops.
I win to lose gaming. What do you get when you mix vampires, jet thrusters, and a crippling crush on faith in? That's right, it's a Vivian guide video.
Nice. Okay. High level, generate feathers. We can look at all the rotation stuff another time. Talent priority. Core greater than basics. Oh, much greater than basics. And then special equals chain. Figured it was something along those lines. Okay, I just need to know. Wenjin obviously is going to be a signature Lycone. That's no surprise there.
Breaking news! Local Faith in Sim signature Wenjin, Flight of Fancy, is her best option.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Proficiency as its secondary
This Lycone, by the way, is actually crazy. Like, it's actually like disgustingly good.
It basically gives her another 120 anomaly proficiency
That's
since she
so
constantly deals
broken,
damage.
bro. That's
In total,
so
the
good.
Weeping Gemini, since it's
Weeping Gemini. I don't know if I have that. That's fine though. I can worry about that. If that's the case, then I'm not gonna worry about building her because I apparently was not. I was apparently not ready for this. What's this? Battle Pass Lycone. That's fun. What's Stripe and Stinger? Oh, it says right here, Jane's signature, which I think I actually do have. It says use it on Jane instead. Yanagi's doesn't trigger off-field proc. You know what's funny about Yanagi's signature? I actually have that at E2. I'm pretty sure. Oh no! It was Yanagi. I got Yanagi M1. That's what it was. But if Time Weaver works, I suppose I'll use it for now. Oh, I also have Weeping Gemini here as well. Okay, well, that's that. I could just do Weeping Gemini times 5 and then call it a day. What the hell is this? Fusion compiler? Is that good? Or did I close out of it? Fusion compiler, standard 5-star. Too annoying to stack. So it's either Weeping Gemini, which honestly it's just better to use that. Deadly Assaults, shorter, easier fights. Okay, so I'll worry about that later. For now, I'll build her on my own time.
Lord Phaethon.
Lord Phaethon, please step on me. Okay, I'm not prepared for her. I thought I was. I would have liked to think that I was, but I am not. So let's not waste any more time and get right into the news. Hey, Belle. What's up? What's up, girl? Vivian sent a message. Seems they've made more progress on the sacrifice issue. Guys, can you believe that we are about to get version 2.0 in 6 weeks? This time in 6 weeks, we'll be playing version 2.0 of Zenless Zone Zero. Get freaking hyped, y'all. Alright. After Hugo passed, been busy managing Mockingbird. Guys, Hugo didn't die. We all know Hugo did not die. Alright. You're about to enter immersive storytelling mode. Okay. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know now. If it ain't voiced, I ain't reading it. Because if it wasn't voiced, then it wasn't really important enough for me to pay attention to. Obviously, I'm saying that to be a little bit facetious, but, you know. Ooh, cutscene time. All right. Oh my god.
Vivian.
She's so cute.
I didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
I'm telling you right now, if I didn't already pull for her, that would have immediately made me want to pull for her. That was freaking adorable.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in.
The other Lord Phaethon. There's like such a different like personality contrast between like the true Vivian for how much of a simp she is and like how she normally is. Because she gives off like a very cold, deadly persona, but then like you actually see like the fangirl in her and she's like adorable.
While you slept, but then I dozed off myself. Ugh. I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
Oh my god. The what pose?
Vivian, are you sure you're awake? That sounded like sleep talk. I'm sure sleeping in that position couldn't have been comfortable either.
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month.
She's so extra.
Oh, it is a bit late. But good morning, Lord Phaethon.
Why so formal?
Good morning? Why so formal all of a sudden? Sounds like you're about to make
Like girl, we're already friends. You don't gotta be doing all
Mockingbird's
this.
death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family. But I haven't found the source yet.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird.
I suspect
Oh,
that
whoops.
too.
I didn't mean to skip
You
that.
could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following.
Bust.
Folks.
Bust.
But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're
Did we
actually
ever
starting
find
to
out
see him in a better light.
who Vivian's voice actress is? Cause I'm actually quite I'm actually quite curious. Vivian ZZZ voice actor, because she's actually like really good. No, we only have a JP. A JP one. Maybe it's told somewhere. Placing bets on Vivian VA. It is absolutely her. Also the same voice actress as Fu Swan. I don't know if that's like guaranteed. No, that's not Lizzie Freeman. That's definitely not Lizzie Freeman. If it is, I'm shocked. It would be funny if it's Lizzie Freeman. Second HSR. Elizabeth Maxwell. She does Rosaria, Natasha, and Evelyn. I forgot she was. Susie Young, Eula, Piper, Hanya. Hold on. I'm curious. Like I have to know. Do we really have an English VA or no? Maybe they just didn't want to announce that. Substantial weight. I don't think. Yeah, Hoyoverse has yet to announce the English VA for Vivian and Zenless Zone Zero as of this writing. Huh. I wonder why. Oh well. Alright. I'll check
Some relate to his struggles.
I'll check in just a moment.
The one getting all the heat. Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family. Dude.
Is someone trying to take advantage of this to get rid of both Hartman and the Ravenlocks?
I think Hartman knows this too.
I will say something that's like one of the biggest charms to ZZZ is like its urban atmosphere. Because usually it's like either like an adventure land or like post-apocalyptic, but this is like all like, or sometimes it can be like futuristic as well, but this is like all present day stuff.
Hartman must have taken the sacrifice core. Now that he holds this bargaining chip, he is definitely going to negotiate his way out of this with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting. Can I borrow Wise for a minute?
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss.
Important faith in
Take
matters.
your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
So when she says Lord Phaethon, is she referring to both of them? I don't know.
Wait! Don't go outside.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
What videotapes is she talking about?
Thank goodness Vivian didn't walk out the main door. Lycon's been pacing around outside for like half an hour and scared off at least 5 customers. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian. But he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first?
Sure, I'll go talk to him. At the end of the day, we're all after the same enemy. As proxies, we should become the bridge between them.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning.
Ohio.
Just let me know you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor. one that directly affects New Eridu's safety.
I will say the new VA for Lycon, I think is pretty good.
Get into the
It,
details.
it it threw me off for a little bit, but
Mockingbird.
I think I've kind of gotten used to it.
Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes, betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life.
Dude, Hugo isn't dead.
I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made, or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian looks perfectly normal today.
Vivian doesn't seem down at all. In fact, she's been actively gathering intel. I think she's handling this with even greater calm than I am. If you're feeling bad about what happened with Hugo, it might be a good idea to talk to Vivian directly. From what I've seen, she's not as fragile as you might think.
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me?
Sure, but just to be clear, I'm staying neutral and not picking sides. You both have your own stance on this. As a proxy, I'll do my best to help facilitate honest communication.
I respect that. Thank you.
You attended the video store with Lycon. Vivian doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to Lycon's arrival.
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Lycon, you a real one.
That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
I'm glad you guys are on the same page. But why do I feel like I'm being left in the dark?
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same.
Well, she definitely took it in
The
stride.
Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity in kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
That will never change.
While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
We'll think about it.
Vivian and I need to think this through carefully with everything at stake. It's not a decision we can make lightly.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
Alright. I'll read this part. Why should we talk to the mayor? Sacrifice is still a threat. True. At the moment, our only intel on sacrifices is what Bringer left behind. We don't have much else. Though we can somehow help investigate, it'll be a significant amount of time. And time is something we can't afford to waste. So working with the mayor is a good option, excuse me. As a member of Mockingbird, would it be against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just about going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that all people can be given equal opportunity and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone that we can work with, at least at the moment. Let's go see Lycon. Alright, real quick before I continue, I want to know if her VA got announced right here.
Number want a glass? Huh?
A mission?
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Lord Phaethon. Actually, do I have standard summons to rip? Because I may just pop it.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
If you need help,
Officer 1-1.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
Try out. Oh, that's kind of convenient. That is true. I have a good amount of these. Oh, I'm leveling up the wrong thing. Because this is something that I definitely did farm, like, a crap ton. Like, I farmed a lot of these. Alright. I'll get that to 6. What is this? Dodge. I'll leave this at like 5. Yeah, I don't think that they announced, I don't believe they announced VAs here. Which is a little sad, but it's all good, I suppose. Hey Vivian, what up, girlie? Excuse you, I'm trying to talk. Alright. Ain't reading that nonsense.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
Let me go ahead and get this on auto talk, actually.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way.
Yeah. We've heard it before. Get on with us. We all know that Hugo isn't dead.
I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad.
Dude, you're not the best to anyone.
The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the exaltists' most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
the leader of the exaltists in Janus Quarter died a few years back. They haven't been active since. Could it be that Hartman was just acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. My sources confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the Hollow.
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms. The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while TOPS comes off as the real protectors of the city. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what What exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice. And I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a
Ooh,
common
she's
enemy.
pretty serious
While our
here.
ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Really? A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
That's right. She's heading to Janus Quarter for some business. I wanted to
Ooh, maybe we might get some lore between Phaethon and
we'll reach out when the time is right. She'll
and the
let you know
teacher.
details then.
And she looks really cool, man. I really want her. Hopefully she gets to be playable soon.
Okay.
This affects a lot of ordinary people in New Eridu. We'll do our best.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go. Goodbye.
All right. Lycon leaves thereafter. Lord Phaethon. Ooh, okay, so we do get to play as Vivian.
Eradicate all evil.
We'll go ahead. Do we use Miyabi? No, I don't think that'll be necessary. I think we could do like Evelyn and then... Oh, never mind.
I'll protect you from.
I'm here.
Okay, then we'll just have...
We really harmonize.
I don't know if Astray Yao can be used here though. That's the only problem.
Is the concert starting?
We'll try it. We'll try Astray Yao and Vivian. Because I've never used Astray Yao with only one other person. Alright. So, after activating EX special attack, Vivian will automatically enter Floxane. Oh, okay, so is she like...
Thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
Is she like an Astray Yao? Maybe I shouldn't have Astray Yao then. I think I may have made a mistake. Because I can't have two passive characters. Okay,
Is the concert starting?
Want to see?
Need some.
Asset.
I'll use Soldier Zero. I feel like that's a pretty good on-field attacker. Maybe Yanagi would have been a little bit better, but whatever. Oh well. Okay.
Lord Phaethon, thank you for trusting
Let's see her auto
Mockingbird and
attacks.
me.
It's kind of cool. It's like flashy. Cause I remember like she used to like walk around. She's like walk. Oh, okay. She didn't do all of this though. Yeah, she like I think when she attacked, all she did was like. I think that's all she did. It was like this. I think maybe she did that. Maybe she did that. But I'm pretty sure it was just that. And then she would like bam, she would dodge, and then she would just do this like endlessly. But I don't think she did any of this. Hold on. Okay, maybe it was that. I don't know how I did the other thing. Did I hold X? Ah, oh well. I'll figure it out. Lord Phaethon, please step on me. Yeah, dude, I desperately needed an ether character. So badly. Ooh. Let me guess. Is Vivian going to be super broken again?
Allow me.
I'm probably not going to get actually, I don't even know why I'm saying probably. I'm definitely not going to get Hugo. Even if he's really good, like I already have Miyabi. And even if like let's say I didn't want to use Miyabi, I have Ellen Jo, even though she's tier 1.5. I guarantee you she is going to get dropped down to tier 2. Mark my words. Whenever Hugo comes out, she is dropping to tier 2. Watch. Watch.
Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Cutscene?
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? Been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise.
Tired. Nope. Not falling asleep this time. Not falling asleep this time. We are playing the entire story because I'm not going to have time to do it otherwise.
Legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain?
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Tops planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do
You
anything to get into Tops, even if it
fool.
means playing with fire. She's an exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the
You
greater the danger.
fool.
Vivian, you seem a bit frazzled. Who's this she you keep bringing up?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with.
Oh, drama. War.
That's why the moment I heard about this,
I wonder who it is, though.
I felt compelled to.
Who could she possibly have beef with?
I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Phaethon, please give me a little more time.
Sure, I'll stop asking. What's more important than an unspoken past is the person standing in front of me now. As for everything else, we can talk about it whenever you're ready to share.
Lord Phaethon.
Lord
If we weren't such a hurry,
Phaethon.
I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is.
Please step on me. Dude, I keep thinking, like, hold on. Just so you guys know why I keep saying that, I gotta show you guys. Just for, like, my own sanity. I'm just gonna type in Lord Faithin. Yeah, there, it was already there. It was already there.
Could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and please step on me?
I wasn't expecting that. Because there's like usually like a meme that comes with it.
Wait up. This doesn't add up. That circuit diagram. In theory.
That was pretty funny though. Hold on. Because it's like this meme right here. Lord Faithin, please step on. Vivian glazing Faithin for 8 minutes straight. I think I found it.
Insane.
No, that's not it. Oh well. Let's watch this again.
Can you please give me an autograph and a group photo and please step on me?
That's such a good edit. It's such a good edit. That's not what I was referring to, but hey, we take those. Good edit, man. So she's supposed to be an off-field driver now. I still don't really know how to play her, even though there was a tutorial that literally told me how to play her. You think I'm gonna read? You think I'm gonna read?
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons. Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but... Wait a minute. Ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path.
Alright, so I think now that we have Vivian secured, we literally save all currency going forward for version 2.0. I wonder who it's going to be. There have been rumors that it's going to be the Void Hunter. I don't know. Truly, I don't know. But if that's the case, then I'm kind of cooked. Cause that's probably like she's like my #1 most look forward to character. It's like her. I would say it's her. Then there's like the redhead that has like ram horns. I would say she's like my second favorite, and then like the giant robot. I would say in that order.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis?
Sis.
Destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian.
They have to be step siblings because they don't look anything alike. Yeah.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator.
Lord Landon. Lord Landon.
Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't meet today. Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for you.
Uh-oh.
You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this.
Uh-oh.
She loathes you.
This isn't gonna be pretty, y'all.
Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille! Lord Phaethon, watch out!
Lord Phaethon.
I'll tell you what that was about later. Let's take care of the ethereals first. Roger.
Roger.
What an eyesore.
I love how elegant she is. Super cutie.
Out of my sight.
Nice. Do you think we'll be able to play as Hugo in the story?
You've been gone forever. Did you run into any trouble?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
Why would the Exaltists go after the sacrifices?
I saw it too, but I can't figure out why the Exaltists would do this.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death, but she stayed.
Wait, what did I miss? Why do you know so much about the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened, and after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you.
I like Vivian. There's actually like a decent amount of depth to her. Like outside of just being like a Lord Phaethon simp, she's actually like compassionate and she's
If you're feeling down, I'll be here for you.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Okay.
Not knowledgeable, but like
Conversation between those two TOPS employees.
she thinks things through quite a bit.
They said Hartman had a backup plan.
Very well learned.
Some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position...
Okay, I am
why would they be so
gonna
much
get
like
some
payouts?
water real quick. So I'm gonna be right back. And I mean right back, y'all. So hold on. Okay, apologies. I know that wasn't right away, but you know what? I got an excuse. I apologize. Okay. Let's get to it. I said let's get to it.
That sounds sketchy. Do you think those accidents were faked?
There we go.
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Phaethon? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
I like the way that she called me Lord Phaethon that time. It wasn't even the fact that she said Lord Phaethon. Is like she said it more like as a friend. And like I kind of do hope that she drops the Lord part, because that is kind of silly, but it is kind of endearing in some way. I would just prefer if she wasn't so formal about it. I don't know. It's like, have you ever found something that's a little bit odd about a friend, but it is kind of endearing? It's like one of those things. Oh, hold on. I wonder if, because it is 11 o'clock, did we get a new trailer for Vivian? No. We did not. No, I don't believe we did. Okay. Let's go now. I haven't seen the other trailers. Maybe if I'm up for it, probably won't be. But maybe if I'm up for it, we'll check it out. Dude, this music is heat. Dude, I love ZZZ. Oh, it's this one girl. Rain?
Rain, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I forgot. Where did we see her? I think it was it the part 3 story? Was that the last time that we saw her?
Rain? So you're the old friend Vivian was talking about.
Huh.
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain, you actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon? No, I mean, you actually know Wise is Lord Phaethon.
I didn't know right away. One time, I
Lord
needed a favor from
Phaethon.
Nicole. I only found out after meeting. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol.
Rain, let's not bring up Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in that.
So
Why
stupid.
are you all tense? Right. Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internet to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense.
Oh
Like there was only one
my
idol of
god.
Maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something.
Oh, dude, I'm dying from secondhand embarrassment right now. Oh. Oh.
I think I know that black cat. It hangs around our shop now.
Lord Phaethon,
Oh.
please, let's drop this topic.
Oh my god, that's so cringe.
Come on, Vivian.
Like I'm not like talking bad about her. It's you have this grown woman who's fangirling so hard over him, and to be, oh, dude.
If you'd just let me
I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already.
Unless I'm misunderstanding. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Maybe I did.
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
Change the subject, help her out.
Rain, Vivian said you might have some intel for us. Should we get into that first?
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow. Then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Okay, we'll take a look around. You just
Other
said this
wenches
is
as
something
well,
you're
so feel
sure
free
of.
to take a look at this chart.
Do
But
you
they are
have
either
anything?
all.
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside. Not sure if it's related to your search. If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for
Tabs
the
on
favor
me.
you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for what.
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious. What kind of person is worth all this searching?
Oh
huh?
my
But
god.
honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer the person you are now. So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them. People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys. All right, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think the end goal of Zenless Zone Zero is? Like, who is, like, the main bad guy? Do we have, like... cause, like, do we even have, like, a main antagonist for Honkai Star Rail? Like, let me think about it. I haven't really done the Euphoria story, but I doubt they've announced, like, a big bad. The only thing that I could even think of, maybe, was, like, the Annihilation Gang, but they got off-screen, which is pretty stupid. There is, like, other Aeons, like, I think, like, the God of Finality. I'm pretty sure he's probably a pretty big one. And then there's, like, another one who I think is, like, even more powerful than the God of Finality, which is kind of insane when you think about it, because he, like, controls, like, everything, even, like, when reality can end. So it's like, how's that even possible? How do you control someone who can literally controls whenever all existence ends? I don't know. That's, like, insane.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said.
She's so cute. I love this song, by the way.
That big guy's up ahead. Let's hurry.
Can I talk with her? No, she just has a exclamation point on her. One Denny Boo. You know each other? This guy is Lucky Boo. You know what I realized? In about 4 weeks, we're gonna be getting... No, hold on. When do you think we're gonna get anniversary rewards for Zenless Zone Zero? Do you guys think it's gonna be... You think it's gonna be for 2.0 or do you think it's gonna be for 2.1? Because when did it come out? July 4th? Now I'm curious. I gotta look this up. I know we're getting sidetracked, but just bear with me. Okay, so one here. Let me get a 2025 calendar just so calendar. Okay. Bro, come on now. Here. Okay, cause now I'm curious. 25. Okay, so we are. Is there a better one to view? Okay, so it's the 22nd. So this will be the first Friday. Then we'll be going into here. So 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna be somewhere around here. This is usually. Oh no. Hold on. It's like the 5th week, right? So I think it's like May. So it'll be like right here. No, hold on. Do I even want to try to figure this out right now? I don't know if I got the brain power for it. But 2.0 should be somewhere like around here. So I think it will collide with the anniversary. Yeah. So yeah, next special program we'll probably get anniversary stuff as well. And dude, if the anniversary awards for Zenless Zone Zero are terrible, woo, man, bro, let's just say Google Classroom is not safe. Okay, we're just skipping all this nonsense because, like, let's be real, let's be honest. Nobody cares about this. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking here, y'all. Come on. Dude, her VA is so good. You know who's also a really good voice actor? Hugo. Hugo has an awesome voice actor.
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I don't want your money anymore.
Yo, chill.
Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go.
Yo, chill, homie. Calm down. Calm down, bro.
The HIA or the Ravenlock family.
Cálmate. Good lord.
We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them. You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them. It's my fault. I was greedy.
Greedy and stupid, maybe?
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family and friends, now is your chance to stop the disaster before it's too late. Even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean.
Okay, come on. No one honestly believes that.
No one knows how this will turn out, but if you do nothing now, the only thing waiting for you at the end will be regret. We're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to confront them. I'll help you return to your family, but you must tell us precisely what happened.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the hollow to guard something.
I wonder how long this story is gonna
Money
be.
was
It's kind of hard to
way
tell,
too
you know.
We all kind of figured something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up. After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the hollow. When we got there, they handed us some pills saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me. And there was blood all over my hands.
Oh, it sounds like someone was trying to frame you, dog.
They said something about me being a good experiment, moved me somewhere else, and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something. I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen.
I'd be honest, that would be absolutely terrifying.
But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go. So I escaped. I didn't want to kill anyone. I don't know.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop. I think it was on top of a tall building. What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate. I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to run from my mistakes. I just really can't remember what happened.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange for your protection. You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this. Once this is all over, you will be able to reunite with them.
It does seem like there's a good amount of yapping going on.
Sometimes I wonder if you've had some kind of special training, Vivian. No matter who you're up against, you seem to analyze the pros and cons and make a judgment in no time.
That's why I was saying, like, she's very observant. Very observant.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. I used to run away when things got tough. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. As if my very existence was the source of suffering. I wondered, perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
It's hard to picture that. My first impression of you was pretty, assertive.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Speaking of Rain,
it's quite a coincidence that you two know each other and are actually close. You even know one Denny Boo. That surprised me. We might have crossed paths without even realizing it.
Enough about me.
yeah, maybe it leaks.
Tell me more about you, Lord Faithin.
Oops. Let's start with the Red Fang gang.
Looking back, it feels like I've been through a lot lately. Belle and I even lost our Faithin account. It's a long story, starting with how the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang.
As you walk along the river, you start sharing your stories. Down, down, down by the river.
Belle told me there's a highly rated store here.
Lord Faithin!
What's wrong?
She's so freaking cute.
Cat on 6th Street. That harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence.
Is she about to, like, confess to us? Huh?
Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side.
That was really sweet.
Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune. I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune. Every tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count.
I really love the way that Zenless Zone Zero presents its story. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but between the cutscenes and the static images, the music, it has a very intriguing way to pull you in, and I like that. We want to see more of this.
Discussing me, whether they knew me or not. Everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously. It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster. In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights, and not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind, and right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Vathan.
Wait, what?
Huh? Me?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Vathan. You were the one using the account at that time. But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen.
That's okay. That's kind of...
Share it all with you, face to face.
I was not expecting that. Okay. So, in version 1.6, we kind of saw her as like a super simp, and it's like, why are you like being so obsessive? Like, it's a little endearing, but it's just like, all right, what's going on here? But you can see that we obviously have impacted her life quite literally, in a literal sense. So that was a nice little turn of events, because you know, some people they really do feel like, you know, what is there to live for, and it really sometimes just takes that one little thing. It really is the little things in life that mean the most to someone. That's awesome. I really like that. I really do like that. That was cool. That was awesome.
So, I have to ask, what exactly did I say in that reply?
What she's gonna say is like, oh, don't worry about it.
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself.
Oh my god!
You're putting my memory to the test.
Oh.
Lord Vathan, thank you. Not only
I
for
knew
that
it was gonna
comment
be
you made that
something.
day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of me now.
Vivian?
I truly like who I've become.
Vivian just skyrocketed to being one of my favorite characters in the entire game. Just in one cutscene. That was awesome.
Lycon just sent a message. There's an update.
Now I'm absolutely happy that I got her. I feel very happy that I got her now. All right, HDD.
Wise, you're back. Looks like Lycon's tied up with something. He said I should just chill until you're back, and then we can talk online. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
Leave it to us.
We'll get there right away.
I have other matters to attend to.
Lord Faithin, please step on me.
The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be assisting you this time. Documents have been shared with her. Meet you there. Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to crack a window because alright. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Huh. Is the on the YouTube side, is the streaming quality alright? I may need to cut stream and like put it up right away. So the stream is gonna F. It's gonna F, but I'm going to post it right back. Just a second. So hold on. Okay, hello. Are we good? We good? Okay. Let's get going. Alright, so it looks like I can still play as Vivian.
Eradicate all evil.
I think this time... Do I just pick Miyabi and blow everything up?
You have my complete
Or do I use
support.
Yanagi? Oh, use Yanagi.
My blade is at the ready.
And then I kind of want to have Joker here. Lord Faithin, please step on me.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille.
Do you guys think people have already beaten the story? I wouldn't be too shocked.
Exaltists have been working together for ages. I've hardly even met Lady Dina. I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here. I'm curious what Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return.
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure you have what we need before moving forward.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep the core. Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over. We'll lay everything on the table face to face.
All right, lead the way.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man. It's just that... Why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice core? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet. Why is that?
So this Dina they were talking about, is she the leader of the Exaltists?
Kind of. Lord Faithin, I really think we should hurry. We
Lord
must get to where Hartman
Faithin.
keeps the core before anyone else does.
Please step on me. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get that out of my head. It's just such a dumb meme.
But there will be ethereals along the way. I'll leave the fighting to you, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Faithin. You are in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety.
Alright. I see she also has, like, stacks on the top left there. I wonder what that means. Maybe I should have read.
Stay away from Lord Sathan!
I kind of want to see if I can get max stacks real quick. Okay, I got max stacks, I believe. I'm not quite sure how it gets procced, but oh well. Okay, I can already tell that, she's gonna be super OP. I wonder if we can check her build. I don't think we can. Oh well.
Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage.
Also, why is it that, like, every girl, they always fight in heels? Like, that has to be so uncomfortable. Especially, like, these right here. Like, these have to be, like, at least, like, 6 to, like, maybe even 8 inches. Like, that's wildness. And she doesn't seem like she's, like, that tall. Like, she's obviously tall. Is she as tall as Yanagi? Hold on. I don't know if I can find something that can accurately represent height. Let's see. Okay, so she is, like, almost as tall as, like, that middle arrow thing. So let's go to Vivian. Okay, so Vivian is quite short. Especially if you, like, take off her heels. Honestly, she's probably closer to, like... She's probably, like, 5 feet. Because Yanagi, she's a tall girl. She is. I would say she's actually probably, like... 5'9"? Maybe even 5'10". Which is kind of tall for a girl. But Vivian, she's actually quite short. I think there's wrong with either or. Pop.
Roger. Resistance is futile.
Pop. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, you gotta make sure I have this up. Okay. All good. All Gucci.
Leave the enemies to me, Lord Sathan.
Lord Sathan. Pop.
Surrender.
I wonder, what do you guys think the next, like, huge meta is gonna be? Like, whenever 2.0 comes around, do you think we'll be going into, like, a chain attack meta? Do you guys think we'll be going into a hyper carry meta?
Let's hurry.
Think we'll go into a stun meta? Right now, it's obviously Anomaly. Anomaly is way too powerful. But they've also kind of made it to where Anomaly is super strong.
No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists.
I do kind of like what
Hand over what's in the box.
what Hugo's doing. It's kind of different with like Totalize or something like that. Pretty much like whatever their stun meter is, it like immediately takes away the rest of their stun meter based on how much of that stun timer's left. It's kind of hard to explain.
The box is empty. So Hartman never.
So there's like a bunch of. It's honestly, I think it's actually pretty good because there's a bunch of burst damage.
Where's the core in the box? What did you do with it?
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
A voice comes from behind. Our teacher. The teacher. Who is you? Who is you?
Vivian.
What? Dude, there's no way. There's no way she is not going to be a playable character. There's no possible way, dude. Aw, dude.
Oh my. You actually
I want her. I want to say she has to be a 4-star. Cause I'm not getting like 5-star energy from her, but I can definitely see 4-star.
Look at you, thriving. I thought you'd totally forgotten about our past. So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed?
Oh, okay. So she's one of those people.
Back then, I had no idea.
You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from Daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on?
I wasn't...
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
Are they all related? Like, maybe not by blood, but like, they all have some form of history.
I won't, Lady Dina.
But she calls her Lady Dina, though, so...
Think about me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then.
Ah, so she's a manipulative type.
However,
Got it.
I do understand your worries. It's fake.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be fake. How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously.
Dina approaches Hartman, coldly inserts the core.
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The masterpiece Father made for the creator. Isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding?
So, the real core.
Vivian.
Vivian.
The sacrifice core is really at?
Vivian.
I don't know. If I knew where the real core
Vivian.
was, Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors.
Oh? They shouldn't have suffered those horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not. He'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments.
Vivian.
You know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his great cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish. If you don't give me the sacrifice core, be prepared to become food for the ethereals.
I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord
Ladies, you're both beautiful.
She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares.
Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose they're...
I love that her pose right there where she has like almost like the yandere like I'll protect you face. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, come on. We all know that these guys aren't really a threat. I say that as I'm getting smacked around. Bop. Honestly, I think I might get the Joker Bang Boo.
Too many. There's no chance to get out of this.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might get the Joker Bang Boo. One, he just looks cool, and two, it's ether, which I could very much use. Because my ether is quite weak. Maybe not so much anymore, because I have both Astra Yao and Vivian. Maybe I could build my Zuyu on, but she just, I don't know, she just feels weak. Maybe it's a skill issue? Is it a skill issue? Oh. Wait. Important cutscene time. Oh, it's her! It's our girly!
It's ink.
Yo!
Shun Palace, good fortune, close
It's
safety.
Yijuan? Yijuan, I think?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict.
Dude. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Head southeast.
Bro, and she is smoking hot, man.
Now.
She's smoking hot. Imagine we play as her. Guys, what if we can play as her? I doubt it, though. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. Dude, I was not expecting this. Okay, that was straight gas. I want her.
Finally, peace and quiet.
I want her, and I need her. What is her element, though? Because hold on, whoa, stop. Hold on, girly. I gotta talk for a moment. Like, she had like a new element. Cause, I mean, the closest thing that I could think of was like ether, but it was like a black ink though. Dude. Dude, way to hype up 2.0. Just like subtly, but it's just like, oh my god. I think this is a great like it's an epilogue. Like I think instead of calling this Chapter 1 epilogue, they should have called this Chapter 2 prologue.
May I ask?
I think it's like Yijuan, right?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yishuan.
Yishuan.
Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see. At first, I thought it might
And
be
dude, and she's a void hunter, no?
She feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
So, you're the investigator.
Dude, I can't wait to see other people's reactions to that. That was dope.
And offer you a bit of guidance.
Guidance? What does that mean exactly?
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to
No!
soon.
No! Come back! I need you!
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very well.
Vivian, I don't want to play with you anymore. I'm joking. I'm joking! Not really.
I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach...
You don't look so great. Let's get out of here and figure things out later.
But Yijuan. I think that's how you say it. I'm so bad at pronouncing like the Chinese names. Hey baby girl, how's it going?
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
I will say, like, although I like playing as Belle more, like, Weiss does kind of feel like a Rizzler whenever he, like, talks with the girls.
I can head back later, Vivian. You seem a bit off since we left the Hollow. If you want to talk about what's bothering you, I'm here. Sometimes it helps to get it out.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune. So no matter where
No, not the sad music. Guys, not the sad music. No.
Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune. If I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
Was that blessing medicine the same sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes. To be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But, in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall. Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Dude, this is awesome.
Ungrateful.
Oh shoot.
You have no use anymore.
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina, wake up! We have to go. Vivian, what's happening? Listen to me. Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't...
Bang.
Father!
Oh. Rip.
No, I was just...
What was that voice acting? That was awful. I'm sorry. No, I can't let that go. I cannot let that go.
No, I was just...
That was terrible. I'm so sorry.
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
Vivian, was this you?
Tina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
Oh no. Her voice trembles as she shares her past.
I thought once Landon was gone...
Poor
Tina
Vivian.
would leave the
She only tried to
I never
help.
expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope. She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that all these years she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Vivian, you can't take the responsibility for all of that. It's not your fault.
No, you're not the one causing trouble. Whatever went down with the Exaltist, it was Landon who was pulling the strings. As for Dina and Camille, they knew the truth and they made their choice. The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. Not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like those two do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself, Vivian. From what I can see, you're handling this sacrifice crisis pretty well on your own. Besides, you told me you really like who you've become. I hope that you can believe in that, at the very least.
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Not just today. Whenever you're feeling down, note that I'm here for you.
I will. It's been such a long day. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
After bidding farewell to Vivian, you head back. When you wake up, it's almost noon. Hey, Belle. Do you guys think we're gonna get new drip for Weiss and Belle? I sure hope so. I have to say, I really love the fact that they took those effing TVs out of the story, dude.
Sure.
Because, dude, it was like, it was insufferable.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection.
I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting that voice to come out of a girl like her.
So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage.
Huh, I wonder who that could have been.
That footage into the tape he brought.
Huh.
Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat.
Huh, did he have two different eye colors?
Do you know him?
Do you know him?
If it were Hugo.
Did you know him?
Thank you, Shaw.
That's
You were a
so
big help.
fetch.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
It's like she talks so normal. I wasn't expecting that. Someone I used to work part-time with. Skipping. Because we all know it's not important. Lord Phaethon. Find the blackbird. Is this the blackbird? You get a negative answer. Bang boo. Bro, she's gonna think that I'm... I shouldn't say that word. But, it's a word above stupid. She's gonna think that I'm that. Spawned with a long set of ellipses. Seems like you are wrong. That's the one. Dude, the music is so good in this game. It's like actually insanity. It's so freaking good. Dude, this really is like the Vivian story.
If I'm
Ooh.
not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I wish I can change the volume mid cutscene. Because I kind of want to change the voice dialogue volume.
The formula for the Landon serum was lost. That survived. And Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will...
Dude, I just like walk downstairs and it's like 20 degrees hotter in my room. It's like insane. Don't worry, I was listening to everything. Is what I would like to say.
Camille was actually destroyed.
Compared to Camille's motives, I'm more concerned about whether Hugo has more plans lined up.
Hugo.
Wise, Lycon just sent a message saying he's got something urgent that he needs to talk to us about now.
Alright, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose
Burden.
as this tycoon and use Burden to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
But what about
It
me?
seems like there's nothing left for me to do.
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Vathan, please go with me!
I thought she was gonna say, please go out with me. I was about to say, dang girly, straightforward. But still, still pretty straightforward.
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely.
Sure. If we go together,
Date time, Gathering Wives, ZZZ edition.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
Alright. I'm a bit nervous for our date. I'm ready. I kind of like how the game gives us like stopping points too. Okay, let me change the volume just a smidge. I think we do dialogue here. I think main volume is fine. We'll just change this to like 7. I think the story is okay. The storytelling has been better. The story itself is nothing too much to write home about. But I'm enjoying it. Vivian does not need a bodyguard. Trust me. I guarantee you she does not. Do you guys think that there's also going to be like a runaway cutscene? Like something that's like really going to blow people out of the water? Maybe.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
Bro.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family.
What is this pencil neck dork talking about? Just look at him. Like seriously, just look at him. He just looks like a complete dweeb. Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
Oh.
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
I wonder what she's talking
Of course.
about.
I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach.
Ah, so now you
As for
care, you
dessert,
gold
I
digger.
will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Yeah, what did you mean by dessert?
Was there a special meaning to the dessert you mentioned just now? I thought he'd stay for longer, but he left once you said that.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
All right. I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
Lord Phaethon?
Isn't this going a bit too well?
Vivian, why do you have to say that?
The security outside of the manor is
Why did you have to open your mouth,
Maybe it's
girly?
more lax on the
Come on now.
inside. Let's assume we got lucky.
However, just to be safe, I'll call Lycon.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Then let's split up.
Just then, footsteps suddenly come from outside.
Esteemed guests,
Ooh.
is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Raise the gun, aim at the desk. Yet there's no gunshot. With the clink of metal, a familiar voice comes. Hugo.
Bullet.
Ah.
How?
Nice, nice.
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another?
Dude, he's so dope. I will say, even though I'm not gonna get this character, his voice actor just kills it, man.
You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible, you...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
who no, hold on. I know I couldn't find out who Vivian's VA is, but please tell me we have a voice actor for Hugo, man, because he's so dope. Hugo, ZZZ, English voice actor. Let's see if we got something. I'm pretty sure it's Craig Tortman. I'll look that up in just a moment. I don't know if we have confirmation on that. I wonder why they're not giving out VA names. Maybe it's to preserve the safety for them? I don't know. Yeah, I can't find anything. But let's check out, because they say it might be this guy, so let's take a look. Shadow the Hedgehog. Is that in Baki? Is there behind the voice actor? Behind the voice actors. Because, dude, I'm like so curious now. Poll. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, Kisame? Okay. I don't know who this is, though. I don't know who that is. Klein / whoever the hell this guy is. Oh, from Sword Art Online. Who's this? I don't recognize these names. I guess I'm not weeb enough. Japanese samurai. Shira Fujimoto. One more time. We'll look at this. Huh. I don't recognize this. I guess I'm not cool enough, guys. I'm not cool enough. But Kasame's kind of dope. I remember listening to Kasame's VA and it was pretty good. Regardless, whoever it is that's voicing Hugo is pretty damn good.
Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine, my dear uncle.
Like, guys, come on now. All right, enough slarp garpling there. Enough slarp garpling.
Faking my own death.
Ooh.
Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
Pause story.
It was just to
kind of cool. The way that it works. The way that he walks, I mean.
The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
No.
Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
He is my partner in crime, after all.
You're late.
He knew.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved.
Let me go ahead and do this. Auto.
So,
You
should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool.
Yo, what's going on? Right now we're just doing some ZZZ story.
You still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props.
Bruh.
Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
But
You'd understand.
you didn't.
Of course. If things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
Nah.
You're insane.
He's not that kind of guy.
I'm flattered.
Huh.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Hey, what do you mean you're doomed to die?
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held
Something's
toward your
afoot.
master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short,
How delightful.
I'm more well.
Oh, what was that, dude? Come on now. Come on now.
All these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind
I
them.
suppose I can
Another
see the thought
crucial
process
point
there.
is
Sure.
Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Bro, this man's mad extra.
Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers
God dang, bro.
torturous end. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
Why? Any particular reason there, buddy?
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most
What
likely from
is going
some
on?
crazy Exaltist. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Nope. Nope. Not gonna fall asleep. Not gonna fall asleep. We're seeing this one through. We are seeing this one through, y'all.
Finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage. Perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle.
Dear uncle.
The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate.
Oh, is that why he said he's pretty much on borrowed time? Because he said that he's fated to die, or something like that.
Exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it?
That... I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one.
Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I'm still, like,
I understand.
hella confused on what's going on.
Bastard.
After who knows how long. He had injured himself that badly. Oh, okay.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet?
I'm kind of getting, like, adventuring vibes. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm surprised. Or
like from Honkai Star Rail, that one story quest.
Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
I don't know if I'm hallucinating or if I'm actually like walking. I think I'm hallucinating right now.
It's all your fault.
That's her mom? I mean, that's his mom.
Never given birth to you.
Yikes, dude. Chill. Holy crap. God dang.
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
Dude, surely people can't be like this, right?
We'll have another,
right?
more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
This is kind of dark for like a Hoyo game. It was a little bit on the dark side. Because we've already had talks about attempts, you know, like with Vivian, and then now we have like
I wasn't awake yet after all.
Now we have like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the uses of drugs, we have mental anguish.
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason. When she tried to gouge out your eyes. When she sold you into that hell. Laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not?
That's kind of whack, man.
As you are.
That's actually pretty insane.
And make her pay for the living hell of a childhood. She made you suffer.
Yes. I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish,
Holy small
and
text.
shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her.
Dude,
because she doesn't
how many
deserve
words are they can fit in like one text box?
She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family. Believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing She was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very...
Why, though? Two-colored eyes are so dope.
But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog?
By that dog?
Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money.
All out of money.
To start a new life.
A new life.
Without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never
I really want to pull the bang boo. I think I might do it because I have like 100 boopons. I'm gonna pull Robin real quick because I think that's what it's called. The bang boo is called Robin.
trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them?
Alright, dog, you gotta chill. You're at like you're like at a 10. We need you at a 2, brother.
About them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else.
He's gonna say it's myself.
Rather my weak, powerless past self.
Oh wow, who would have seen that one coming?
I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage.
It is true though. A lot of insecurities do come from. Hold on, how do I wear this? How do I wear this?
Even after being treated so terribly.
A lot of anger and sorrow happens from within.
To receive the carrot and not
like people that are like spiteful, people who are vindictive. Usually
I forgive
they're
I forgive myself.
Very insecure.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
Shoots up his attire and ties up himself. Then he opens up the toy room.
This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely getting HSR adventuring vibes. Brother.
Hugo, let's play hide and seek.
Find Serena?
I'm already hiding.
Is she gonna be like all the way over here?
Like you always do.
Also, that voice sounds very familiar.
Serena.
Bear?
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any
Hold
place
on.
you showed me.
Why does it feel like I just heard this voice? Is that Vivian's VA? It could be. It could be Vivian's VA.
Hugo, do you ever wonder why?
Why does life...
To die?
Oh, yikes, that's not what I was expecting at all.
Because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault.
This story has a very heavy emphasis on death. Oh, you're over there. Okay. I literally could not have been any further away than where I was at. Okay. Hurry! Hurry! Bro, this was like literally the last possible place I could have found.
Still looking in the wrong spot.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time.
It does kind of sound like Vivian. I don't think it's her, but it does kind of sound like her.
Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before.
Her.
I was the only one who was ever nice to you.
Maybe it's all the way at the top?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer?
Do you guys see the bear from here? I can't find the bear.
Why is kindness always punished instead?
I can't find the bear.
Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
Oh, I would have never... I'm literally the last place. I keep... Guys, I'm terrible at this. I suck at this. Okay. As expected. Lady Serena was so nice to him, and yes... How does he have to... how does he still have the nerve to stay in this house? Huh. We're back here again. Come on, man.
We meet again, my friend.
My friends.
I am you. This view that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right?
Yes. Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately. It was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father,
Alright.
he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me. Many times. But I was careful. And they did not succeed.
They did not succeed.
Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it.
The only one who should be praised in this community.
Cruel and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death. Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Here you go again. Trying to deny your desire.
Okay, dude, that not thumbnail, but this picture right here, dude, that is gas. Dude, this goes real hard.
Got the punishment they deserve. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it.
Those
Man,
brothers and sisters of
this guy
mine,
really does not like himself.
I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand, dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our scythe. Boring.
Boring. I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power, dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles, pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse, written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
That's right, my dear nephew.
My dear
No
nephew.
matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is the fear I sense? I can see.
I do feel like this scene is going on a little bit too long.
I won't.
Maybe there's a good payoff.
Never.
I'll let them cook. I'll let them cook. But in my opinion, I feel like they could have already wrapped this up. This could have been done and dusted.
And so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
Lycon.
Okay.
Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
This better be getting wrapped up.
Seeing
That's
you
all I'm saying.
Means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
That's not him. That's not him.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed.
Nah, that's not him. That ain't him. He's not the kind to be like berating
everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
Like, even if he's like being a little bit tasteful about it, still.
That a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow. An easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make. And you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart. I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into
Holy yeah, dude, get on with it! Oh my god, bro. I'm about to skip this.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really?
Leave me alone!
First become one with sharp claws, rending fangs. You know the truth.
No, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This has gone far enough.
I wasn't responsible.
We've been doing this for easily half an hour.
Of course, I refuse to.
Like maybe they said something really important, but they're talking way too long. Okay, Hugo converses Lycon's illusion, finally rejecting the path of becoming the tyrant. Determined to break his family cycle, he seeks redemption by severing the chains of hatred himself. Okay, cool. All that entire section could have been summarized with that. That took way too long. Unbelievably too long. Okay. Oh, wait. Am I about to... Oh, I guess Hugo's about to fight Hugo, maybe? Wait. What's with the music? Hold on. I'm about to turn on... Oh, no, dude. Oh, no, dude. We're turning up the music for this one. Oh, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for peak. I'm ready for peak, y'all. Oh, this is gonna be dope. Are you guys ready, dude? Okay, I'm wide awake now. I'm wide awake. Oh, dude, this is gas. This is gas. Oh, dude, I'm locked in. I am not losing this fight. Ain't no way in hell I'm losing this fight, man. Okay, so I need to do totalize in order, but I don't have. All right, hold on. I kind of did it. I will say though, he is kind of fun to use. All right. He's fun to use. He's fun to use. Dude, I'm just waiting for the beat drop. You know what I'm talking about, man? Dodge. 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 Are you ready for this? And totalize.
You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire.
What are you talking about, dude? I'm literally giving you the hands right now.
Give up.
Dude, this song is so heat. Hold on, I'm gonna lower the sound effects just a little bit more because I want to make sure I can fully hear what's about to happen.
Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
Aw, dude, this is so
For
dope.
what it's worth, thank you.
This is
Don't
so
be
sick.
afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Okay, dude, I'm waiting for it, man. I'm telling you, something big's about to happen.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen.
Okay.
That's accepted.
Okay.
So I won't fight you anymore.
No, I'm
I
fighting.
won't hate myself anymore.
I'm fighting. I'm fighting.
Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Is the screen getting darker? It is. Cutscene, maybe? Cutscene. Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycon.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you?
Haha.
I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
Okay. Alright. A little anticlimactic, but it was still a neat little scene. I was still kind of neat.
Just like what I saw in my dream.
I was expecting like a super badass scene at the end, but I think it's kind of fitting. Because he did say that he didn't want to fight himself anymore, and he forgave himself.
My former
So
partner.
it's fitting.
You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
Probably a little both.
I'd rather you not starve to death. Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way. Thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But...
Were you expecting anything else?
I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past.
Yeah, a dream that lasts a little bit too long, you know what I'm saying?
If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy.
That's pretty much what it was.
You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
I'm good. I'm good on that, Chief.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
You mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone? I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting.
Interesting.
After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble. For those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird. All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltist fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well,
I like the
soon
song.
have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Okay. Yep. Holy yap, bro! Godly! It's still going! It's still going! Oh! We actually have to play as Hugo.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing
Complete the
workers
mission.
from
Complete the mission with no
companies
characters
under the
defeated.
Ravenlock family too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked.
I'm surprised
into
it's still a
going
little bit
into the
more.
Hollow.
I thought we were kind of getting towards like the end of it. Scared workers. Thank goodness someone's here to save us. Okay. We don't need to know what those NPCs... We will never see those guys ever again. Ever. In the history of ZZZ, they will never be seen again.
Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
Honestly,
Want to go scram before
Hugo feels pretty dope to use. I like him. I can see him getting some use. Now, will he be better than Miyabi? Probably not. But he does bring something new to the table with Total Eyes, which I think is pretty dope. And plus, he's just cool. Like, I also like his little scythe thing. That's sick. Like, what is he using? Is it a pocket knife? I think so. I think he has like a little pocket knife. Then he kicks. That's sick. I like that right there. And then right afterwards, that is dope. I love that part. Like, he has no business being like swagging out as much as he is right there. I think it's pretty dope that his suitcase is also like a side.
Here. And
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Yep, I'm your savior. Yep, don't care. Bye-bye.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the Hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of
Leave me
pennies.
alone.
Sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice.
Desperation.
My daughter was previously caught in the Hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who
would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate. I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid. I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every dinny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before.
Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, nice. We got our boy here, too. That's kind of cool.
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Dude, that's so dope. Total 200,000. God
We
damn.
worked this well as it. Your legs? How are they feeling?
Freeze all evil!
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to.
Oh, dude, that's sick. His ultimate.
The end is nigh.
You had a lot more aggression.
Dude, he feels so clean to use. Oh, man. It is tempting to pull for him, but I'm telling you, it's like a trigger situation. I just have no need for him.
While you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right.
I wonder how long this quest is. Because I think I've been at it for maybe 3-ish hours. Probably closer to 2.5
Don't worry, Lycon.
because I've been making, you know, pit stops here and there.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always. A certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Oh, it's pretty good. Honestly, she had me fooled.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote.
Oh.
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Interesting.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
Because how is the audience gonna have a story?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack.
Who the hell's Jack?
Before he passed away in that
Oh,
small
that's
attic.
Jack.
When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location. Nikon? That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too.
Hold on. Is this all like a flashback?
Discovered the truth long after the
Because didn't Hugo just kind of show up out of nowhere to like catch some bullets before they were fired? So was this entire little plot thing like a flashback? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I thought he was dead, but he wasn't. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
You...
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it was. So I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words. And I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right. Even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path. Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many
I feel like you're trying to be a little
make.
philosophical here, but
just as I said before,
I don't know.
I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
That is true. You are the master of your own fate. I think that's what he would. I think that's what he was trying to say.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do.
Yeah. Quit yapping.
The end of Ravenlock.
Ah, back to present day, when he cut the bullets. As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock
Yeah, we gotta be getting close to the tail end of this.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor.
Ah, this man's literally a Robin Hood.
I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back.
It is pretty cool.
I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
There you go.
Ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
Just casually walking away.
Me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
There you go. That's how you take revenge. That's gas. Honestly, that was pretty heat.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
She's so mad. She's so mad.
Touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
She's so mad.
I'm a member of Mockingbird too, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions?
No.
Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Wise, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
Master Proxy.
Okay.
There is some important intel that I must give you now.
So you knew about everything?
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You guys are really close.
You two sure are, close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger.
I wonder if we'll get an event that talks about Dina.
Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created.
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake. We don't know where the real one disappeared to.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
Hidden class. Sacrifice core. Collectible gifted by Vivian. Huh.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
You don't need to worry about the sacrifice core now.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
What's wrong, Lycon? Were you in a rush to get back to rest? You act like you're gonna turn into a werewolf at midnight or something. Okay. Down, 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 down. Why is Hugo sending a message earlier? There's progress to the new sacrifice situation. When you're ready. Oh my god, there's still more? Dude, I wish these updates didn't come out so late. It's already 1 o'clock. Let me see how long this quest is. Surely people have finished it by now. If it's like only like 20-ish minutes, maybe I'll do it, but we'll see. Version 1.7 full story. Surely someone has finished this by now. There's a lot of people that are still going through it right now. I see there's like I see people are doing parts of this. Do I No, I don't think people have like fully finished this yet. Huh. Do I keep going? Do 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 do. No, there are some people that have posted like the cutscenes and whatnot. Do I bite the bullet on this? Let me hold on. Let me eat this real quick. Cause I want to say. I want to say I'm kind of close, but I'm not too certain. Man. I think there's like, realistically, like another hour-ish. It depends. It depends. Man, I'm so tired. If I wasn't working... If I wasn't working tomorrow, let me check something. Let me check something, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Please just bear with me. What the hell is this? Okay, we just close out of this. We don't need this anymore. What's this? Okay, we still need this. What's this? Okay. So I can close out of this because this is not needed. Do 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 do. I just want to see like how many people are still playing the story right now. I think there's a good amount of people, but I want to say there aren't as many people who are as far along as myself. I think most people are still like testing out Vivian and whatnot. Do we pull the trigger? Do we pull the trigger on this, guys? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. As much as I would love to see this through, I believe I should go to sleep. If I wasn't working tomorrow, I would, but I shouldn't. All right, I think that is quite reasonable. So I am going to cut it short. Although I do want to finish this, but I'll just kind of be miserable, and I'm not gonna give you guys the best reaction there is. And we can also kind of like make this another stream too. So I'm gonna dip, I'm gonna get some rest, and then we're gonna wrap this up. I don't think there's that much left though, because we did see most of the story at least. I tried though. I really did try to finish the story, even though I wanted to, but couldn't do it. I'm weak. It's a skill issue. I know. But yeah. I wonder how much star glitter I have, just out of curiosity. Like if I were to go here, 11. That's not terrible. Oh, first of the month. Gotta make sure I get this. That would have been a mistake. Okay, so there's that. The boot bonds. Oh, Okay, hold on. Before I go, I at least got one thing for you guys. Let's, or do I save it for next time? Do I save the wishes for next time? I'll tell you what. I'll make you guys a deal. If I get Robin in 10 pulls, if I get Robin, this Bangbu right here, if I get it in the first 10 pull, I'll finish the story. How's that? And it's not that unreasonable of an ask. Look, I already got some pity built up. So if I get this Bangbu in 10 pulls, I'll finish the story. I have no idea if I got it or not. I don't think I did. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. If I get it in the next 10 pull, I will consider it. I will consider it. Let's do an skip. Okay. Alright. I think that's a sign, y'all. I think that is a sign that I should do a 10 pull on the standard banner. Oh, dude, I'm really close to my selector. And this is going to be a 5-star, isn't it? But what about a single pull? Bum 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 bum. Alright. I'm gonna see you guys later. I am hella tired. Alright, it was fun. It was real, it was fun. But it was definitely not real fun. I'm going to bed. I'm hella tired. Night, y'all.